Morning, morning. I think I did it not right this time because I watched the video before I tied it. Trying this again. Texas rig this morning. That's what the fish like. Taking the guesswork out of it, y'all. I knew I was gonna do that weird. Whatever. Just gonna have to make it work, y'all. That's pretty straight. So. Let's get the casting. First cast. Not in my line? That can't be true. Nah, it's grass. Just kidding. No, that is a knot. What the freak? Halfway. Alright, we got it out. What's up, Bray Nation? Trying to catch some bass this morning, see what we can get on. Using the Texas rigs, the only thing I'm throwing. Got a curly tail worm. Just started throwing. Going when I know what works, though. my cast a little off. I got this gooseneck mount that I'm wearing. So I'm trying to see how this works from the paddle boat fishing with this way. Got my coffee though. Just sitting back and relaxing. See if we can hook up a bass here this morning. Morning, Dark Magician. Back on the paddle boat. Day 3, see if we can keep the streak going. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Just getting started though. Maybe I need to try to sit up a little more. Sorry. I think I was just reclining. I gotta figure out how I like to fish on this thing here with the bass reel. There's a lot more movement that I gotta do. Oh, for sure, for sure. I'm in the shade. I can get some different parts of the water that I normally don't get to. I'll say things are looking, it's looking positive. So I'm trying to situate myself on this thing. There's not much room to work with on it, but we're gonna make it work. It's a little quiet out here this morning, but I'll take it. Got my Christmas mug coffee. That's gonna come in handy on a nice cool morning out here. Oh, I just had a hit, y'all. Dang. What up, Hondo? Just had a hit. Either I was messing with this rudder Something took me off the ball. But I ain't mad about it. Getting the fish, y'all. That's what you like to feel. Fish let you know they're hungry. So what I'm throwing here, this is what we're throwing this morning. They seem to like this color. It's been working. I've been getting hit, so go with what you know. So that's what we're doing. Let's get back out here. Right. Caught 2 bluegills yesterday. They weren't like whales or by any means, but still. A fish is a fish. Feel better about my knot yesterday. The past 2 days I've been throwing, my knot's been coming loose. And I guess I was skipping an essential step when cinching my knots together, but I got it right. I looked at a video this morning, I got it right. My go-to is normally like a FG knot to, I guess, my main line to my leader, but I saw one that's a little bit simpler. I think it was like Alberto knot, I think is what it's called, but tie it a hell of a lot faster than the other way. So, is that me? I just had a little bump. What's up, Greg? Come on. We already had one hit though. Try and catch bass this morning, y'all. Coming live from the backyard pond. The AM fishing grind. Big fish jumping out in front of me. Just, I don't know what that, it could be a carp. I swear, every time I see a tail, I think it's a carp. Nothing else really does that back here but that. Nothing yet. I only had one big hit though. Of course, where I wasn't like locked in fully, so I didn't set the hook. But the fact that they're chomping at it, gets me a little excited about it. So yeah, I think it either is crossed over back into that creek. I think that's where they come from, honestly. More than Riker. But yeah, haven't seen it in a minute. I think the season changing, leaves are falling. I think they just know. It's crazy how nature works like that. It's like clockwork. I know spring is, warmer days are ahead of us when I can see the alligator cruising back here in spring. No catfish. Might try my luck with that later on this afternoon, but we're fishing for bass this morning. Seeing if the bass will take interest in the curly tail zoom worm I'm throwing here. Also getting my workout in, paddling. This damn seat keeps scooting. Let's see if I can slide this thing forward. There we go. Now we're doing something here. All right, my bell open? Nope, it's not open. It's a very calm morning. I hear people playing tennis in the background at the park across the wood line. This is my paddle boat, but it's a community. I thought about just keeping it in my yard, pulling it out here every time I want to use it, but I don't have like a little trailer for it. This thing's freaking heavy, so I scored this from Carolina Beach. They were getting rid of them, and was able to, no fish, but I was able to pick this up for free. Just had to clean some barnacles off of it. It was caked with tons of barnacles on the bottom. But things in good shape. I was tempted to get a 4-seater, but I was like, what am I gonna do with that? Plus it was massive. I feel like scratching my truck up trying to load it up. Barnacles are nasty and they cut the crap out of you. We're working on trying to catch a bass this morning. Using Texas rig. This is the only pole I brought with me. I don't have any fishing rod holders on this yet, but we're gonna put some. That is most certainly coming soon. I think I'm gonna put them like on the side of here of the boat, so I can hold 4 at least. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, my favorite is gonna be whatever the fish are hitting on. And so, as of lately, there hasn't been anything in particular, but I don't mind like a curly tail lizard, zoom lizard. That has worked really well. I'm trying to dial up my my bass fishing experience here. I used to do it a lot when I was a kid, but just recently started picking it up. I do a lot more saltwater fishing. I bass fish more now just because this is behind my house, so I can do it very easily. Like every day I can put in some hours. I like a chatterbait, but haven't caught much fish with it, so the confidence is not there, is what I'll say. Like I like a good top water, but you know, when you don't catch a fish, they have a way of like letting you know you're not good at fishing. So we're using this worm here because the fish seem to be hitting on that. Let's keep pressing forward here. It's like I'm doing high knees in this boat. Back here I'm catching and releasing, but if I get to get up on the dock this afternoon, hopefully catch a nice red or sheep's head, that 100% will be take back home and grill it. That is not where I wanted to cast. Let me see if I can get some fiddler crabs. I don't think I'm gonna take the boat out. There's just not enough daylight. Greg, fishing for bass here. Oh, this damn seat. On its nonsense. There's like the school of bait here that's swimming in front of me. Let's see if I can get in the middle of it. See if it's like saltwater fish if you cast in front of like a bait ball. All right, I like that suggestion. Yeah. Been meaning to go blue crabbing. Do like a seafood boil, like, or a roast on the beach after catching them. I do got this portable grill. swimming away from me. Ah, there we go. Got a little bit of wind. Always gotta remember to turn the rudder, otherwise I'll start drifting in a direction I don't want to go. I do have a little cast net, like a kid cast net, that I'm gonna try out here to see if I can get some live bait to use. But this is just a residential pond behind my house. It's all natural, nothing stocked other than, what is it? What's stocked back here? Carp. That's the only thing that's, I think I got a fish, y'all. I do got a fish. I don't know how big it is, but we got a fish here. You saw that, right? Ah! Barely put up a fight. Had a fish, y'all. Had a fish. It was very subtle. Come on. Make this bad boy weedless. Sometimes it does it itself. I wish that happens when I catch a stingray or a trash fish. It's always on the fish that you want to keep, or at least get it up out of get it on the boat. Got the coffee this morning. Don't mind the mug. It's the only travel mug that I got. Not trying to rush anything. Tell you, this worm be hitting on. What's up, Nicholas? I don't even know what that even means. Not where I'm at. I'm on the East Coast. We're hitting 80. 82 is the high today. Started out the morning at 70. I can never say that I actually got into it. Maybe when I was younger, back during the Ultimate Warrior years, Hulk Hogan, but nah, not as an adult. I have nothing against, I just never, maybe if it's on in the background, but I never really got into that. So there's fish swimming right here. Bait. Let's throw it by this bank here. Maybe the no, it's not, man. That's all real. Next thing you can tell me the NFL is script and the NBA. Where we? I'm almost at that 4K mark. So do me a favor, y'all. Stick around for at least 2 casts. Maybe I might catch a fish. If not, enjoy the background. If you like fishing. Let's try the other side over here. Power, power. We're good on time right now. I don't have to do my job quite yet. No one's looking for me. Yeah, I definitely put some signs up here, tell people to slow down. Where I keep my boat is just more or less a suggestion because people do not care. This is a Daiwa, the Crossfire LT 2500 spinning reel. And this is a Jawbone 7-foot medium heavy 2-piece. This actually was a combo, but I had to replace the reel. I think it was like maybe 25 bucks. And it worked for a very long time until some kids got to use it while surf fishing, and they were getting in the water, dunking the reel under the water. So I did not rinse it enough, and it seized up, so I had to replace it. None of my stuff costs more than 30 bucks is even that. I mean, like, I don't know if you shop at Dick's Sporting Goods, but if you have like a way to track like your activities, like your steps, you get like, I mean, it's not much, but you get like 3 points for every 10,000 steps every day. And so like after a while, I mean, I don't know how long that would take, but at 300 points, you can get like $10 off. So that's how I get some of my gear, save myself some money in the process, and exercise, and I get to fish. So it's like I'm checking off all these boxes. All right, nice. Me being a licensed captain and with a charter business, I do get like discounts like at West Marine and a couple other like local places will give me a deal. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Right now, I'm trying to build the audience. Then it makes it a little bit easier when I have the conversations with some of the brands that are out there. I really want Carolina Skiff to sponsor me. I was very, very close, but they are holding off on anything. But I'm pretty persistent. North Carolina. But lucky for me, I got a sales background, so I'm very familiar with like engaging with like businesses, and I for my kids' local soccer club, I have to get sponsors for them, so it comes very easily. Now you just got to get creative in how you present the options to them. That's all. Like I did get a free like a decent action camera from a company. It wasn't GoPro, but it was like a step down from it. I think like half the price. Came with a lot of gear. Takes 4K videos. But once my account gets, monetized, then I can definitely use some of those funds to do a lot of different things. So I don't know if I answer that question, but I'm in North Carolina. And we're just fishing right behind my house. Just trying to see if we can get on some fish right now. No, it's not. I'm using my iPhone. I'm on a iPhone 16 Pro. I do got an Insta360 that does shoot live, but I gotta do a little bit more research on the setup because it's not as straightforward as the app on the phone makes it. Plus, you also gotta have a good signal upload speed, so I don't know if that would work, especially with AT&T. Yeah, no. That's happened to me twice. I dropped my phone actually out here a couple like 2 Fridays ago. That was fun. Tried magnet fishing it out, couldn't get it. So then I had to go get a new phone. Luckily, I was just up for an upgrade. And then the first time I dropped my phone, I think I was on my boat in the Carolina Beach Basin, and I went to check a text message or something, and it just fell out of my hand, hit the side of the hole, and then plopped right in 26 feet of water. And again, notice I wouldn't have jumped after it, but a bunch of oysters that down below. I don't know if you ever cut your feet on oysters. That shit hurts. And back here, again, I probably would have jumped in. It wasn't that deep, but there are definitely some alligators. And if you can't see them, I'm not trying to find out the hard way. Let's get back over in the shade here, see if we can get lucky. I mean, but it works, man. Like, what I found out, like, my phone was trying to pick up the Wi-Fi at my house, and so, like, I had to, like, just turn my Wi-Fi off, and, man, hopefully the video quality is not trash. At some point, I'm gonna get a hotspot that I can use. That'll make it easier, and then I'll probably get, like, a actual camera or something. Like a action camera that can live stream, like the updated GoPro, because I use a GoPro Hero 5 to shoot most of my videos, and it does a great job. That won't work if your bell's closed. Had a fish right by the boat. It released itself. It let me get a good look, and then it popped off. Self-released. Fishing Texas rig. There's plenty of logs and Christmas trees back here. I'm just curious, do you guys prefer the vertical versus the horizontal live stream? I just found that YouTube just pushes out your stream a lot more when it's vertical. But I do like the wider view. This is a natural pond. It used to be bigger, but as they start building houses back here, they've reduced the size of it. But I'm fishing for bass, but we have carp back here. I caught an American eel, I guess is what it was called, the other day, and then didn't know that was back here. And then what else? There's crappie, bluegill, catfish, obviously largemouth bass. I appreciate that, thank you. So I'm just on the little duck paddle boat, seeing what we can get on. I'm having a cup of coffee this morning. I think what I'll probably do this afternoon is go live from the fish from the dock. I'm not even gonna mess around with bait. I'm just gonna get some fresh shrimp, use that instead, see what we can catch. I'm sure we'll get a bunch of pinfish and whatnot and croakers, but still, maybe we might get lucky. You never know. Oh yeah, I had a sheep's head that I almost had on the line too, and it was the most odd place to get one on. It wasn't even by structure. But those things, I guess it kind of makes sense why they taste so great. It's because of what they eat. Like, makes their meat really, like, sweet. Like, I would take the boat out, but it's a lot of work for maybe an hour of daylight, and having to clean the boat off too, just not worth the hassle. Oh, nice. Those fish are great. We got some tanks down here of them too. You just gotta know which docks to fish to get them. Same thing with black drum. Maybe I'll see if they got some fiddler crabs like I might be able to pick up. Fishing in the shade, that's where it's at. I gotta figure out the skipping thing here. Come on, fish. Give me another one. Try to make sure I don't get caught up on these trees here. Doing something goofy. Oh. Let me scoot myself back in this chair. The only thing about this paddle boat, the seats keep moving back on you. So you think as soon as you get comfortable, it's like pop. And you fall backwards. I just had to hit there. I am in no rush to leave this spot here. See that, like, house off in the distance? That's my backyard, my house. That's why I can go live every day. I'm about 10 minutes from the beach, though. The only thing with the beach is you got to pay for parking, or if you fish from the pier, then you got to pay to fish at the pier plus pay for parking. So I think the time change. I think maybe after October, at the end of October, parking is free for the town Carolina beach parking. So if that happens, then I'll make it a little bit easier to get out and do some surf fishing. Getting pushed up against this bank here now. Yay. I'm free. Got caught for a second, yeah. Let's see if my hook's doing. We don't want to go forward. We want to go back. Still going forward. There we go. I don't know why I thought that would be a good thing to cast to my right side. I was just goofy there. I'm all awkward now. Sorry, I gotta get myself readjusted here. Here we go. Whew, that's a workout. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get up underneath these trees here without getting trees. There we go. I got 8 minutes, y'all. See if we can get a fish. Get another fish here. No pressure, no pressure. Well, the pressure's off because I definitely had one fish, so we're gonna count that. Gotta rest my arm for a second. Dang. What are you just sitting in this truck for? Huh. It's crazy I caught a fish out here in the middle of the pond. That was a nice cast. It's really cool here. You might catch an eagle back here sometimes. Tons of hawks, like bomb diving in the water. Occasionally you'll see some deers running back here. It's just very peaceful. I don't know if that was me getting snagged on the bottom or that was a fish tap tap. But we're definitely gonna dial up the fishing content for sure. I'm barely even scratched the surface. The morning's nice tomorrow. Maybe I'll have to check the tide. Maybe I might, instead of going live back here in the morning, I'll just go down to the boat, go fishing. I know, yeah, this is for a very inexpensive setup. This thing works really well. I've learned that if you take good care of your gear, no matter what you're doing with it, and I use this for saltwater and freshwater, it will last for a really long time. You'll get your money's worth and then some. And this pond is really not that deep. I think the deepest part maybe in the middle, just off the bank, is like, let's say it's maybe 12, 15 feet. I probably should do that. I never take my spools off. What I'll do, I loosen my drag and just hit it with a high pressure water hose. And that has worked for the most part. I'm sure if I did that, it'd probably make them last even longer. Yeah, I need to go down to the boat and rinse it off too, because the water was turned off because of the storm. This is a paddle boat that I'm in. Let's see if I can, without dropping my rod. Oh, that's why it's not popping off. Maybe help if I unlock it. Sorry, I'm trying to take this thing off without dropping my phone. Dangerous game here. All right, so this is what I'm on. Nothing crazy. We got like a rudder right here for steering, and then pedal. So it's a two-seater. Yeah, no, I definitely want to drop it. I'm trying to fish for bass, but I won't say it's slow. I actually caught one this morning, so yeah, it's not bad for a free pickup. The local park was getting rid of them, so they had a bunch of kayaks, but someone already had like scooped those all up, and then they only had these, and then they had quads and this like a quad seater. So I'm a big fan of chilling on this thing here. It's better than using the blue boat. So yeah, maybe we get some, I might need to get some corn and try for these cod, not cod, but carp that's out here. What's up, Bass? Fishing 336. Yeah, there's massive sized carp back here. Like I said, I haven't even scratched the surface with the fishing that I like to do. I just learned we got They have stone crabs here. And I don't know if you are into that, but, or if you ever bought them. I was just at the seafood store, and those things were like $25 a pound. What's going on? How's the day kicking off for you? You missed it. We had a bass. Didn't get in the boat, but it was close enough, in my opinion, to count. Yeah, 25 a pound, which is crazy. And a good friend of mine, her dad catches them all the time, so I just gotta get up with him, figure out like what's his technique, and we're definitely gonna put in some work. Blue crabs are pretty easy. They're everywhere. Hell, there's some back here I've seen, which is crazy considering this is freshwater. You see a blue crab just running around. Morning, yeah. I mean, if you've been on, obviously you've been on my stream, so you know, most mornings don't even start off that way. Most days don't even start off or end with a bath, so I'm grateful. They're not, I might say they're as big as like maybe a blue crab, but it's the claws. Like you could harvest one, like they're larger. I don't know what it's called, but just the one claw, just for sustainability, so it can grow back a year later. Like I'm even thinking about getting like, well, looking into like commercial fishing license or something that way. North Carolina just has really weird rules about fishing. So like if I'm on my boat, I don't need a fishing license because I have a charter license for my boat. But if I'm on someone else's boat, I need a fishing license. Agreed, Dark Magician. Yeah, I think that was my issue. I just was taking myself too serious and getting in my head. It's like with anything, like sports or something like that. Like you just put this unnecessary pressure and stress on yourself to do something, and then when it doesn't go your way, it's like, dang. Rather than just like kind of appreciating the moment. So that's why I think that my attitude's changed a little bit. What's not expensive? Stone crabs? No, they're expensive. $25 a pound. I mean, I don't think that might get you like maybe if you get 10 claws, I would be surprised. It's kind of like, it's like blue crabs is the cheapest. They're in abundance. You can get them anywhere. And then you got like snow crab, crab legs. And then, in my opinion, stone crabs is right up there with like Dungeness crabs. Like it's just, the price point is so high. I don't know if this is a scarcity thing or what, but all right. Let's put you here. Don't go nowhere. The last thing I need to have happen is my pole falling in the water. Where's the... There we go. There we go. Much better. All right. Well, I gotta get to work, y'all. This doesn't pay the bills yet, so yeah, I appreciate the love though, y'all. It's been a pretty cool journey, man. Just getting started too. So I don't know if I'll go live from back here in the afternoon, or I might hold out, like I said, and try to fish from my marina. Just fish off the dock. Luckily enough, I got plenty of fishing videos on my channel, so check them out, man. I got some videos I definitely need to edit, but appreciate everybody hanging out. Make sure you hit that like button. If you feel as much, definitely subscribe to my channel. I go live every morning, every day. I will be taking a break going into next week because I'm gonna take some me time. So it's not that I've disappeared, it's just that I'm on vacay. So, but hope everyone has a fantastic Tuesday. And yeah. One fish, 2 bites on the Texas rig, red worm. That seems to be what the fish are hitting on. So I'm definitely gonna try to see if I can get some other darker color worms and curly tails, see if that will keep this success going. This is day 3 of catching something though, so hopefully we're getting this thing locked in. But make it a great day. I'll catch you guys next time out here on the water though, okay? Peace.